You know deep down that they are bad for you. They ignore you for days. They say hurtful things. They make you feel small, anxious, and desperate. Your friends tell you to leave. Your logic tells you to run. But you stay. You tell yourself it is because you love them. You tell yourself it is because you see their potential. But that is a lie. You are not in love. You are in a chemical prison. You are not staying because of their virtues. You are staying because of a psychological weapon known as intermittent reinforcement. You have been turned into a gambling addict, and your partner is the slot machine. In the 1950s, a Harvard psychologist named B.F. Skinner conducted an experiment that changed our understanding of control forever. He placed rats in a box with a lever. In the first group, every time the rat pressed the lever, it got food. The reward was consistent. The rats pressed the lever when they were hungry and ignored it when they were full. They were calm. In the second group, the lever never gave food. The rats learned quickly and stopped pressing it. They lost interest. But then Skinner created a third group. In this group, the lever was unpredictable. Sometimes it gave food. Sometimes it gave nothing. Sometimes you had to press it once. Sometimes you had to press it 100 times. The result was terrifying. The rats went insane. They pressed the lever obsessively. They stopped sleeping. They stopped grooming. They ignored everything else in their lives just to keep pressing the lever. They became addicted not to the reward itself, but to the unpredictability of the reward. Now, look at your relationship. If your partner was nice to you 100% of the time, you would feel safe, but you might also feel bored. If your partner was mean to you 100% of the time, you would leave because there is no hope. But a toxic partner, a narcissist, or a manipulator does neither. They operate like the third lever. They give you love randomly. One day they treat you like a god. They love bomb you. The dopamine in your brain spikes higher than it ever would in a healthy relationship. You feel euphoric. But then, without warning, they withdraw. They go cold. They criticize you. Your dopamine crashes. Cortisol, the stress hormone, floods your system. You feel physical pain. You feel withdrawal. And then, just when you are about to break, just when you are about to leave, ding, they send a text. They smile. They give you a crumb of affection. And your brain explodes with relief. The high is so intense because the low was so painful. You are not fighting for the person. You are fighting for the chemical hit. You are the rat in the cage, pressing the lever, hoping that this time the food will come out. In modern psychology, we call this breadcrumbing. They give you just enough attention to keep you starving, but never enough to make you full. This cycle creates a trauma bond. Biologically, a trauma bond is harder to break than a heroin addiction, because the person who is hurting you is also the only person who can relieve the pain. You start to mistake this anxiety for passion. You think we fight so hard because we love so hard. No, you fight so hard because your nervous system is being hijacked. Healthy love is not a roller coaster. Healthy love is boring. It is safe. It is consistent. But to an addict, safety feels like death. You have been conditioned to crave the chaos. So, How do you break the loop? First, you must admit that you are not dealing with a complicated soul. You are dealing with a manipulator. Whether they are doing it consciously or unconsciously, the effect is the same. You must accept the no contact rule. You cannot weave a taper off a slot machine. You cannot just play a little bit. You must unplug the machine. When you leave, it will hurt. Your brain will scream for the dopamine. You will feel empty. You will feel bored. Embrace the boredom. Boredom is the sound of your nervous system healing. Boredom is peace returning to your body. Do not look for closure. You will never get closure from the person who broke you. The closure is your indifference. Stop pressing the lever. There is no prize at the end of this game. There is only more hunger. Real power is not controlling others. Real power is controlling your own chemistry. If you are addicted to the highs and lows, you are a slave. Break the cycle, walk away, and do not look back. Subscribe. Reclaim your mind.